Hey there, I am coming to you today from our studio in upstate New York. Recently I've been filming from the store, but we happened to be up here this week. We were going to try and take advantage of my son Dexter's spring break up here. But so far it is a little gray and gloomy outside, but that's okay, that happens. But while I was here, I thought I would give you a little look inside, at least the upstairs part of our studio, which is where we live. And then downstairs we have the fabrication department and the warehouse, and maybe I'll go down there sometime too. But for today, I'm just going to keep it upstairs. So let me show you around a little bit. So you come up the stairs here, and already you can see there are a few things greeting you right as you get up the stairs. This is a bison skull. We have some antique prints that are in our personal collection. This is a very cool reproduction of an old map that Mike got, I think, at the Renaissance Fair. This is a beautiful painting that was done by one of our customers of our old store down on Spring Street, so that has a very special place in our hearts. And here we have an old picture of my dad, Bill, the founder, and this is an old picture of Mike's dad, Manuel, when he was young. So anyway, when you come upstairs, this is what you see. We also have a wolf rug on the wall here. It's a long story, but we have two wolf rugs, one in each of our apartments. And then the main thing that you'll see when you come up here is our beautiful butterfly collections. So we call these our museum cases. We have all different kinds of insects. They're really fascinating, beautiful. They're mostly for reference, so that we can identify different species that we get, and also so that we can, pose them in naturalistic poses, because you don't necessarily have pictures of everything that you've ever had walk through the door here. But this is like a visual sort of, encyclopedia for us. So we have lots of different kinds. This one's my favorite. It has all of the jewel beetles in it, which are super shiny, really special, very unusual. So I like that one a lot. We have longhorn beetles up there, very large. And then over here, we have some interesting like wasps and bees and stuff like that, flying critters. We have our big spider case. That one's pretty fabulous. You can see it's, pretty much larger than my hand, so that's nice. We have some cool mantids, right? This is called a dead leaf mantid, and you can tell why. It just looks like a dead leaf. That's part of its camouflage. We have some really cool grasshoppers. And then we have mostly butterflies over here. So we have them separated by family. So these are the Papilionidae. This is one of the main families that we have. These are the really big, bright, beautiful, like swallowtails and stuff. A lot of them are in this family. And then we have over here the Pieridae. These are mostly white and yellow and orange. These are very, very spring-like. So I would definitely consider those appropriate for the season. You have some more over there, as you can see. When you see them all side by side like this, you can really see the resemblance between the families. You can see why they get grouped together. And then we have over here the Nymphalidae. And so a lot of these are more earth tones. There are, of course, pops of color here and there, but a lot of these are more earth tony, and they tend to be a little bit on the smaller side compared to the Papilionidae, for example. Over here we have the really tiny special ones. These are like, I think they're called, they're different. Different ones are called different things, but like up here is like the metal mark butterflies, because they're really shiny and metallic, and they're very cool. And they're very tiny, very delicate. You can see some of them have these like little tiny sort of like tails to their wings. Very difficult to spread those carefully. So, and then we have moths, lantern flies, and other things. lots of cool stuff. But what I really wanted to show you guys today is one of the main pieces you'll see when you come upstairs here is our poster here. And this poster is just one of many, many, many posters that we have. If you've been to the store, you may have seen them hanging up as well. They're on our website under posters and prints. And this is from a line of posters that is made in Germany. From I believe they started printing them after World War II, and they were originally designed to be learning, like teaching tools for classrooms and stuff, and they have a million different kinds. And I wanted to feature these because we have such a large collection of botanical, in particular, prints, because it's springtime and we don't carry a lot of actual plants in our store. We've carried from time to time like seed kits and stuff like that, but we don't really carry live plants, mostly because I think if I looked at them sideways, I would probably kill them. I have the opposite of a green thumb, a brown thumb or a black thumb. Everything I touch that's living as far as plants goes does not make it. So I don't think that would be a really good product line for us to do. But these posters last forever. And they do the trick as well, I believe. They really will brighten up a room. And we have, I think, like 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80 different types of posters. They're not all botanical. Some of them are zoological as well. And those are very cool because you can see the anatomy of different animals. So these were designed, like I said before, as teaching tools originally. And so they're showing, illustrations of different parts of the plant, right? So this is the flower sort of cut in two, and you could see someone explaining what all the different parts of the plant anatomy are for, what they do, different stages of development, right? The inside of the cherry pit, so you can see, and it's really beautifully illustrated. There's so much detail. The colors are really vibrant, and it's printed on this linen canvas. I can see, maybe I can show you the back of it. You can see. Yeah, so it's white in the back, and it's very thick. It's not like a flimsy print, like a poster or anything like that. It's very nice material, and it has these wooden dowels on the bottom and on the top so that you can hang it, and it hangs nice and flat. That's always frustrating when you get a poster and it's curled up and then it's hard to make it look nice. These will always hang really nicely because they have those wooden dowels, and they roll up too. So that's why, classrooms had them, because they were easy to roll up, easy to store, and then bring out. And another thing that's special about these posters is that they're printed in Germany by the same original people who designed and printed the original posters back in, the middle of the 20th century. And you can see that here at the bottom here. It has, printed, it says copyright 1954, printed in Germany 1978. So this particular print was not printed in 1978, but it is using the same exact printing methods that they've been using for, almost, for like 80 years now. They use the same original films, the same printing method, the same machines. So it's kind of like a vintage piece, but made today. But it's made using exactly the same instruments and materials and techniques as it was back then. And this is just one of the types. This is cherry. But like I said, there's like maybe up to 80 different types, both botanical and zoological. And I thought that this would be a good thing to talk to you guys, to show you guys about for springtime, because it is dreary out here. That doesn't mean that it can't be sunny in here. All right, hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.